Hello, this is Greg Baldwin with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Metro Brokers in Ellijay, Georgia. Right now, I am in Kusawati River Resort at 399 River Road. It is listed for $485,000. It has been on the market for 120 days. There is 1.51 acres that comes with this, and we're looking at a 2-bedroom, 2-bath home. I just came in from that way. That's the driveway right there. This is the back of the house. And what I'm going to do is give you a very cardboard, very vanilla description while I'm inside. Then we're going to walk out the other side, or maybe I will come back out here because the river's on the front side and give you my thoughts. Actually, I think I will give you my thoughts now before we enter. So the place is nice. It is a little older. So let's see, a year built, 1987. The front deck will probably need to be just completely replaced sometime soon. It's a little soft under the feet. The floors in the house in spots are a little soft under the feet, and you're seeing the reflection of the leaves out here. I'm looking through the glass right now. But anyway, the house is nice, but it has the smell and the feel of going to grandma's house. I guess that would be because maybe it's been unused. It's not been occupied in some time, I would think. Can't say for sure, I don't know. But it just smells a little bit like going to grandma's house. The floor has some creaks in it here and there, not terrible. And it's not the most solid, but I can't say. I would give it a C plus, maybe B minus, in terms of solidity and feel. It does seem level. That's good. But with that, I'm going to walk you through the house, let you see the layout, the rooms, and then take you out the front side and show you the crowning jewel. So this is the back / front door, depending on how you look at it. As soon as we walk in, we have a dining area, wall to the right, kitchen to the left. Really didn't see that when I was walking through. Don't know what that is from. Here's your kitchen. Cooktop. A lot of light coming in, so it is light. This is our living area. We've got some track lighting up there. Like the stools. Got some track lighting over here. That's out to the full-length front deck. We have 2 beds up there for the kids. Of course, they would love going up and down the ladder. Kids or grandkids. Bedroom on one end. Turn some light on in the closet. Here's the driveway up. I actually did spin out a little in the driveway even after I put it in 4-wheel drive. I don't know if, I think that's mainly just gravel. I don't think it's the, it's not the slope. The driveway shouldn't be that hard to get up, so I'm going to blame it on fresh gravel, maybe. Bathrooms are clean. Love the fish and the turtle. Very clever. You have access to the deck from the bedroom. And I'll take you back across the way. We'll start with the bathroom this time. Washer and dryer. Single vanity. We have a linen closet here. While this looks a little dated, I do know some people who would love to have that floor. This is the bedroom on the other end. Also with access to the full-length front deck. And the closet over here. What was that I said about Grandma's house? So I'm not going to bother with either of the sliding doors in the bedrooms. We're just going to use this main back door. If you decided to put money in this place, this would be why. So before I get into the neighbors, let's just have a whole look at the deck. I'll start from here, come up, see. In some areas it's good and solid, but overall you kind of get that feel. It's just been a while since there was any tender loving care here. Not really sure what purpose this serves. Looks like there's some tanks back there for some reason. So while it's a tad soft under my feet, it's not all that soft. You could probably let this thing go for another 2 years and it would be fine. But I think probably you'd want to paint it. So here's some steps down here. They go down to the river spot. You got your shed. I have not even been to the shed to check it out. I imagine most of your acreage is up the hill behind you. Heating and air unit. Looks to be in good enough shape. Looks like we have a propane tank in there, and I could not get the top off of that. With that being said, I was going to show you some of your neighbors if you lived here. That's nice. I don't know if you can see right there. A little bit of indication of some work that may soon need to be done. Maybe not. The house itself, most of the wood looks in good shape. Not sure if that would stay or not. We would have to look at the seller's property disclosure. So let's look at neighbors. There's your neighbor up the hill. There's your neighbor down the way. And you've got some neighbors across the way over here. Neighbors over there. And my favorite is, if you could even call them neighbors, neighbors at the river. That's a nice look from right here. So generally speaking, that's your house and your neighbors. I've got my hand on the porch rails right now. This one seems solid enough. If you were to tear this down and rebuild it at this point, you would probably have to have these closer together, because that's a little wide for today's code. But also, oops, let me grab my listing sheet. I wanted to walk down to the river. I've not actually been down to the riverside yet. You do have a little bit of property on the riverside. Oh, while I'm walking down here, the drive here is kind of fun. It's just a narrow road. So when you turn off of Pacer onto Noel, Noel is very short. Google shows this entire road as being Noel. But this actually, Kusawati maintenance ends, and this is a private road. So any maintenance that would need to be done would be a shared cost by those that live on this road. Here's our river hangout. So the people who live on this road have various kinds of hangout spots. We'll look at the house from here. Some people have a little bit more land on the river side of the road. Some people have a little less. But pretty much every house has some sort of river frontage. Steps even down to the water. I like it. So I have not looked to see the listing history. I don't know if they have reduced the price or not. This is just a retaining wall of sorts, I guess. Here's your hangout spot. I have to say, if you had a fire going and a few chairs back here, this would be a really good place to hang out. I might put a railing up. A railing might be a good thing. So this is your river frontage. I would have to assume that it runs that way as well for some distance. While I'm here, I might as well just test out these steps. These steps feel solid, except that one. That one does not feel solid, so that one would definitely have to be replaced. This would be looking back up at your home as you finish with your glass of wine. Oh, I'm sorry, I said bottle wrong. As you finish your bottle of wine, and you need to come back up to get another one. So it does get a little bumpy a little pothole-ish. You can see a big one right there. There are little spots where the road could use some work. And it probably could use some work because Kusawati does not maintain this road. So you can see where I spun out. Does look like they had actually put some gravel to try to fill in a little low spot. But all in all, it's an easy trip up the driveway. 399 River Road, $485,000. I'm going to go back to the office and look up the listing history and see if they have reduced the price any. Regardless of how much work the house may need, the price is going to stay elevated to some extent just because it's on the river. That looks nice and clean under there. See, structurally, everything seems fine. Even the deck, some of this wood is just aging. You can tell from the leaves that it has been unrented for a little while. I would assume you can rent homes up and down through here. But there's your 399 River Road. If you have any questions, give me a call, 678-207-6888. Thank you so much.